Hey, what's crackin' boys and girls? It's your boy, Trevor, back at it here with another video. This one's another Hytale commentary, because you haven't seen enough of those on YouTube yet. Okay, so, you're like, if you can't read and you haven't read the title, this video is about, could Hytale become Game of the Year for 2019? Which, I think it very well can, personally. There's people probably can think the same, I don't know, but there's some pretty damn good odds that this game could become Game of the Year for 2019 as it is. So let's just jump right into the reasons why. I have three main points on why I think this game could be the Game of the Year. And let's just hit those out now. So first thing that I have is it restores community. What I mean by that is, it takes there's been YouTubers here and there, streamers, whatever, what have you, and they've quit Minecraft, moved on to other games like Fortnite or Battlegrounds or all these other different games, and they kind of lost the hope, or I guess the spark that Minecraft once had for them. But this game kind of as a concept, with the fact that it's only in the announcements and they're doing just blog posts every other week or so, or every other week or something. It's able to provide content that gets people hype, and gives a person that loves a block game that this brought them up to who they are, bring them back into the community in a way that they can enjoy it and be happy about it. So people like X and Storios, and there's a few others. Pick-a-Clicks mentioned them in his video, but they're all gonna be coming back and posting about Hytale, because that's gonna be the new it for 2019 if there's any other special games coming out. But it's this is gonna be good. Hytale is it's already brought in a lot of people back. X and Storio mentioned that he's gonna be making videos about Hytale in due time, but that's when it gets that. But that's the point. It's bringing back the fan base that once was back to the original setup point where they could stand and still have a fan base. It brings back a spark in a sense. But with that, I'm going to move on to my next point. So next point being, it already has a massive fan base. So with Hytale being out, it's already gained the traction that most games can't necessarily do easily. Right now, it's sitting at a solid. Let's take a wild guess. Let's just open it up and say 26 million views, 229,000 likes. If you're asking me, that's absurd. So I think this game is the traction that any game could ever want, because this game has been out for less than a month. The trailer itself has been out for less than a month, and all of this has been all this has exploded into what it will be in due time. This is 2 minutes and 22 seconds of what could possibly be a 1,000-hour game. There's so much to the game that people are expecting from a very notable company, being Hypixel, the greatest Minecraft server in the world to date, which has records specifically mentioning how great they are, being the fact that they have the world's largest dedicated server for one game. It's massive. It's unbelievable. And a lot of people, whether you're an old, you're a 6-year vet like me or whatever, or you're someone who just came down the pipeline looking at oh my god, a new game, oh wham, oh boy, you're gonna enjoy this game, because it has something for everyone. There's stuff for people who make machinimas or whatever, storyboard kind of videos. There's an RPG aspect. There's a whole server aspect that's gonna be coming out. I'll do another video on the fact that I'm gonna be co-owning a server. That's big guessing up there. That's gonna be fun. And there's so much more to this game that even in the announcement trailer can show, or in media for the game. There's all the concept art or whatever, but it only gives a glimpse to a much bigger picture that this game is still yet to show, which me and millions of other people are going to be excited for. Whether this trailer hit Crab and Sparkles, it probably hit Sky's Market, it probably hit PewDiePie at this point, but It's absurd. Like, Hytale as a game is hitting places that Minecraft could never. especially in its current day. Because even though like a lot of people still love Minecraft as a game, I do personally as well, because I grew up on the game. So I've been playing it for about 7 years at this point. I love the bits. It is too much, like, it's such a good game, and like this like kind of revives community in a sense. Like, it gives like the people who love Hypixel and like people who like never even heard of Hypixel like a new basis, like, to enjoy a new game in its own sense, if you catch my drift there. But anyway, I digress. And there's the third point that I have, that like why this game could be Game of the Year, is like it provides what Minecraft hasn't, because like everyone knows that Minecraft is a phenomenal game, and it's provided so much joy and whatever to the community. MatPat has done a video on the fact that Minecraft killed YouTube for a bit, because how much it was getting recommended to people in 2013. I don't think of any other game could do that personally, but I digress. This like Hytale as a game, as like I said, it like there's dragons, there's like different worlds that are being shown. Like there's Orvis, which is probably gonna be the episode, Nexus, Carapac, I don't know. There's all this concept art. There's barrels, caskets, or whatever. There's gates that you can find on the ground. There's so much to this game that you can't just find in an ordinary game. Like, because it takes Minecraft, drills it with steroids, and re-releases it in its sense. It's not gonna be in Minecraft 2. It will never be in Minecraft 2, because Minecraft is irreplaceable as a game. This is just like I guess it's like a secondary thing to it, but nonetheless, this game, like, this kind of takes Minecraft as like a idea, reforms it, and gives like a whole new life. In one way, shape, or form. You can interpret that however you want, but there's like between like the generated structures, with the world that like gets created by the game that like you go around in, to like even like small stuff like little emblems or whatever that represents each little bit. There's so much to the game that Minecraft hasn't done, but it's conveyed in such a way that makes it like that brings it like more of an appeal, because there's so many different aspects to it. Like I mentioned in the previous point, there's stuff that you can pretty much hit. Like, you can run a server, you can make machinimas, you can do coding, you can do like rendering and animation, you could even just do like a regular RPG Let's Play kind of thing. This game hits all the marks that you could do everywhere on the map to make this game the appeal to absolutely everybody. And it, like, because it does that, that's why like people are gonna like this game no matter like what background you're coming from. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't, I don't care. Still leave a like. 30 share the like button. I don't care if the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell. All that great stuff. So adios, adaloo. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.